Happy New Year, my angels. Happy 2025 and welcome back to my channel. I am filming this on January 1st because I wanted to start the year off with a Girls Chats video. We're gonna talk and discuss goals and some ideas for growth that you can have in 2025. We'll reflect on 2024 a little bit and basically just have a debrief session, okay? I'm gonna mainly share my goals for 2025 with you guys, and hopefully this will give you some ideas, and I will also give you some advice from things that I've learned throughout last year, because 2024 was so good to me. It definitely was filled with some challenges, but overall it's been the most consistent I've been in my life with my goals. It's been the most consistent I've been with the gym, the most consistent with my day-to-day being romanticized. If you did not have the best 2024, then don't feel bad. All of our lives come in seasons, and sometimes you just have to go through the storm so that you can see the rainbow on the other side. So 2025 will be your year, and I'm going to share with you guys all the things that really helped me throughout 2024 and some things that I want to aspire to do in 2025. And if you guys are new to the Girls Chats videos, having a drink with you is mandatory. So today I have a cinnamon drink. This is literally just cinnamon sticks with water, and I let it boil. And this has been boiling and brewing, if you will, since yesterday. So I know it's going to be extra strong. Let's have the first sip together. Ooh, this is so good. I literally buy cinnamon sticks and boil them in water. Cinnamon is so good for you. It's good for your gut health. It has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties. It's a much healthier alternative to other drinks. So I'm going to be sipping on this throughout the video. All right, let's talk about the very first thing I want to bring with me that I did in 2024 that helped me, that I will definitely be bringing into this year. And that is keeping an organized space. I have been doing this especially more after I got married, and having a clean space is everything. A decluttered space. You guys, I highly recommend you do a huge decluttering spree in your space. You will feel so much lighter, and I feel like even your mind will be more organized. You'll have more clarity. Maybe start with a small space so that you don't feel overwhelmed. Go through all the cabinets, go through your closet, go through every single space in your home and declutter it. And one thing to keep in mind is to stay mindful, okay? So for example, some things you might want to declutter, so clothes you don't wear anymore, or clothes you wear sometimes but maybe they don't align with your future self. I highly recommend you keep those pieces so that you at least have something to wear until you have a replacement. Because if you just throw everything out, this is a tip that I had to learn the hard way. If you just throw everything out, you're gonna have to replace it soon, okay? You might have just replaced a workout set that maybe doesn't align with your future self. It's a little bit worn out, but you don't have a replacement. You're gonna go and overspend and overbuy just to kind of fill those gaps, where you want to be at a space where you're always comfortable and you can like buy things at your own pace basically, and then you can declutter. So when you're decluttering, make sure to throw out the clutter, okay? And things you truly don't need. If you're still using something, then keep it and be more mindful about things that you are wasting and throwing out. I did a lot of preparation for 2025, and it mainly revolved around cleaning my space. So I vacuumed, I decluttered, I did my closet, I went through all of my makeup and some things, and I already don't have a lot of makeup. I'm super mindful about the products I have in my life, but some things I just had but I never used, and guess what? I threw it out. Like, now is the time to declutter and don't bring anything useless with you in 2025. I feel like it's just gonna start the year off on a much cleaner and better note, right? The second goal I have for 2025 is to have quality over quantity. If you guys have been watching my vlogs, I did 2 big shopping sprees from Shein, and I never bought from Shein until this last year, and it's because I had a lot of vacations and I had a lot of things I want to buy, so I didn't spend too much money. But I'm finding these pieces I cannot rebuy. You guys, fast fashion is not only a waste to our environment, but also a waste to our money, because we're still spending the money. We're still gonna have to repurchase, and we likely won't be able to wear it over and over again. So this year, I am gonna be taking you guys on the journey of buying more quality products and products that I truly love, that I truly will wear over and over again. Because in my closet, I have a few things that I spent maybe $150 on an outfit, but I was mindful about it, and the outfit I wore many times throughout the years. I have a specific outfit I have in mind that I got from Express that has lasted me 3 years and it's perfect for big events. So I'm really gonna have that in mind, just to buy good quality products made with good fabrics. That's something I'm gonna be learning about, and I think that you should too. Just like be mindful about the things that we're consuming. I cracked like the code, you guys. This is a big tip for you guys and something I'm gonna be trying in 2025 is usually I wait until the last minute to buy for a big event, okay? Like yesterday, I bought a whole new outfit for New Year's Eve and I wanted to buy a new one, okay? Because I remember when we were kids, whenever we had a holiday or an important event, we always had clothes that our moms picked us out and they're brand new and we're saving for this event, and it was always planned much in advance. So I wanted to buy an outfit, but guess what? I had to wait last minute to buy it, and I ended up, of course, having to just pay a little bit more for the pieces, okay? But they're still good pieces. I know I'm gonna keep them around for a long time. Usually, if you wait until the last minute, you're more likely to overbuy because you're like so discombobulated. You wanna buy a lot of things at once, and trust me, I have been there. You literally will just overspending on things that you don't truly love. You're kind of buying it out of desperation. So the tip is that you should always constantly be shopping, okay? Shopping for like good quality sweaters for a good deal. Shopping for good quality outfits, okay? Like when you're shopping, you should have an outfit in mind. Don't just buy a shirt, have the shirt be like a crazy pattern that later when you're gonna try to wear an outfit, you have no idea how to pair it. So always shop with an outfit in mind, and always shop like consistently. Don't shop for a lot of things at once. That's something I did last year, and trust me, I literally wasted so much money because I bought a lot of pieces that did not match with anything. I had no idea when I was gonna wear them. I just liked the piece by itself. I had no idea what kind of outfits it would go with, and they had no future use. So when you're buying something, have an outfit in mind. Make sure you can rewear it. Don't go on huge shopping sprees after you just decluttered so you can refill your space. Like, constantly be on the hunt and looking for nice pieces and have an outfit in mind so that every single time you go to your closet, you have something to wear. And kind of along those lines, another goal I want to have, and that you guys should have too, is I want to find my personal style in 2025. In 2024, I will say I was starting to get more into that. And if you guys don't know, like I went to pharmacy school, okay? I'm a pharmacist, and at that time, I really lost myself, and I don't want to even say lost myself. I never got the chance to like discover my style and know what looks good on me. I never took time to shop. I never put that as a priority. And in 2024, I got married, okay? So I had all of these events. I was forced to explore that more, and I bought me some nice pieces. And I think that was the start of my just knowing my style and my fashion journey. And in 2025, I want to have my personal style. Like, is it going to be simple? Is it going to have a lot of like flare pants? Is it going to include a lot of skirts? Like, what do I feel good in? What do I look good in? Like, I want to have a personal style, and I want to develop that in 2025. And also, like I told you guys, like I started investing in like my fashion, my style, my looks a lot more than I have ever done my entire life in 2024, and I feel better than ever. Like, it's so true when they say look good, feel good, because you invest maybe 10 more minutes to do your hair care, or 5 more minutes to do your skincare, or you invest in like one beauty treatment every few months, and you look and you feel a lot better. You feel like you literally leveled up. Let me show you a picture of how I looked in December in 2023. And of course, this is how I look now, January 1st of 2025, but also another picture I took in December of 2024. And it's such a huge difference by how I look, because I took care of my health, which we'll talk about later, but I also took care of my looks. Number 4 is I want to bring mental clarity in 2025. Mental clarity, and also like mental toughness and flexibility. So let me explain. By the way, I have all of my goals written down here, and I'm sharing with you guys, and hopefully this inspires you. But what I mean in this is that in 2024, I had a bunch of like different goals in mind and things I wanted to achieve, and I was also busy with my personal life that I did not make huge progress on the things that I had on my vision board, and you know, things that I was hoping to achieve. And in 2025, I want to bring focus. I want to bring simplicity, okay? I will tell you guys, one of my biggest goals is to grow on YouTube, okay? So instead of making it complicated and say, I want to grow on Instagram, I want to grow on TikTok, no. In 2025, and you should allow this for yourself too, allow yourself to have one goal you focus on. Like, you are doing enough, and you focusing on one thing is enough. like just focus on one main thing, that is enough. You're doing more than enough, okay? So I'm relieving the pressure I put on myself to do everything at once. And like right now I'm telling myself, okay, I am doing good enough at the gym, because in 2024 I got started and I made it a part of my lifestyle, okay? I'm good at keeping myself tidy. I'm good at cleaning up my space. It's all habits that I developed in 2024, and they're not new things I'm having to build in. So in 2025, I'm allowing myself to have maybe just this one big goal and tackle it a little bit at a time, okay? So what I'm trying to say is, if you have a lot of things you want to do, give yourself permission to be, one, realistic for yourself. Whatever goals you have, make sure that they're realistic. You can see them manifesting into reality. For me, I will tell you an example. It would be pretty unrealistic to say, I mean, it would be possible, don't get me wrong, but it would be very unrealistic and would put a lot of pressure on me to say that by 2025, I am gonna quit my job and I'm gonna be a full-time influencer. I'm gonna have 1 million TikTok followers, 2 million YouTube subscribers. I'm gonna travel all over. I'm gonna have 5 brand deals, and that is my goal because I'm aspiring high and this is what I wanna reach for, okay? I can have that, but more realistically, that's not gonna happen. I'm probably gonna feel bad about myself by the end of the year, and although I can see it happening maybe in the far future, it doesn't feel quite real. If I tell myself, okay, in 2025 I'm gonna focus on growing my YouTube and being more consistent on YouTube and just doing my best to put genuine videos, authentic videos, the best videos I can put out there, and the result I can't really control. I can't control if you guys like me or not. I can't control if you're gonna hit the like button. I can't control any of that. All I can control is I can plan it, I can be myself, I can do my best to study the field. Like I know that in this field it has to be visually aesthetic, okay? So I clean up my space, it's bright, good lighting, that's all I can do. The result you can't control. So also remember, if you have anything in your life that depends on a result that you cannot control, then don't be hard on yourself, please. That was a long-winded explanation of just trying to tell you guys, have simple and achievable goals. Like, let's be real here, okay? Let's be real here, but also let's be ambitious. Always remember, slow and steady will always win the race, and 2024 was a testament of that for me, because I took like very small steps forward and I saw consistent growth, not crazy growth, but consistent growth in all areas of my life. Mental, physical, spiritual, even related to my passions and hobby like YouTube and TikTok. Like I made very small steps. So that's just something to keep in mind. This is a good one here. Less scrolling and more journaling and reading. This is another goal I have for myself in 2024. Is instead of scrolling, you guys, and you should do it too, like instead of scrolling maybe first thing in the morning, allow yourself a minute to reflect. I've said this in other videos, but maybe go a step further and journal or have a book by your bedside so you can read it first thing in the morning. In 2025, I want to grow my brain more, and I want to have more neuroplasticity, which means that you can literally like change your brain by what you do, by what you read. Your brain literally can change when you learn a new skill. And I feel like every single time I read, for example, especially read about something new, I quite literally feel my brain moving and working and doing its thing, where right now, a lot of the time when I'm just scrolling on social media, it really doesn't do a whole lot for my brain. And in 2025, I just want to feel more alive. I want to feel like I'm learning something new, I'm doing something new. So I do plan to take on reading, and I have a very soft goal of reading 1 book every 2 months, which I know doesn't sound like much, but I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I did not read 1 book in 2024, and that's okay. I had other priorities. I was doing other things. In this channel, guys, we're not hard on ourselves. We just try to do our best. So yeah, I did not go through 1 book in 2024. I started reading 1 book in January. It was called Atomic Habits. And then literally after a few pages, I just got so busy with looking for a house, with looking for a wedding venue, and then I just never continued. So this year, I'm doing 1 book every 2 months. Let me know if you guys are interested. Maybe we can keep each other accountable and I can share with you guys the books I'm reading. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, because if there is a place that I'm gonna share that journey, then I'll just share it on my Instagram. But yeah, like instead of scrolling so much and like not being mindful. I want to be more mindful, and I think that you should too. Maybe even just journaling instead of scrolling. When you have a free minute, you want to grab your phone to scroll, maybe have your notebook always with you and journal. The next thing I want to talk about is health and wellness. Okay, in 2025, I want us to be mindful about our physical health and our foods that we're putting in our bodies. Because let me tell you, if right now you're in your teens or you're in your 20s, what you do now will determine your health when you are older. I just want us to like put our future selves in consideration, and I'm not talking about your future self in a day or 2 days, because this is going to take a lot of investment now, but it's going to help you tremendously when you are 60, when you are 70. And I'm keeping myself in mind. Like I have so much love for my future self when I'm like literally 40, 50. I want to be healthy. I don't want to have joint problems. I don't want to have heart problems. I want to avoid any cancers. I know a lot of the things are definitely genetics, but the foods that you eat, your physical activity has a lot to do with it, okay? My goal, and it's going to be a non-negotiable for me, and I'm not going to be hard on myself if I don't do it, but I want to go to the gym and work out at least 3 times a week, okay? And that is a realistic goal. It may not sound impressive, okay? Because you'll see these other videos, they're like 5 times a week, go after it, kill it. But I am real with you guys on this channel, because there are weeks that go by that I barely make it 1 time to the gym. There are weeks that go by that I don't go to the gym at all, and that is okay. But I also recognize that like the things we do every day, even if they're little, so they make a big difference. So even if it may not seem much that, oh, I'm going to the gym 3 times a week, it also will become a part of your lifestyle. Another thing is diet. So I use ChatGPT a lot these days to do with diet. So I literally, the other day, I used ChatGPT. I'm like, tell me about cinnamon. Literally, that's all I said. I'm like, tell me about cinnamon. And it spits out like all these facts of like all the health benefits, all the benefits you can get from it. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I not doing that? I love to always have a drink with me. I love to always sip on something. So I went to Costco, I bought me cinnamon sticks, and I just boil them in water now. And it's so good. Also really easy on the wallet. It's not expensive and super healthy for you. So use your resources, like use Google, use ChatGPT, learn about different nutrients in different foods, learn which foods have antioxidants, which foods are good for your gut health. Like just take care of yourself. Like you are your #1 priority. And in 2025, I'm gonna be more mindful about the meals I'm eating. I was so good with not eating out in 2024, so much better than before. And if you guys remember me, I don't know if I talked about it too much, but all of my life, ever since high school, I was addicted to hot Cheetos. And I'm not saying this to be funny, like it truly was an addiction. And I'm not trying to like be dramatic or use the word lightly, but it was my comfort food. And I don't know if you guys have a comfort food, but I would get really stressed and down and pretty much depressed about like my grades, school, life in general. I was like just in a very dark place a lot of the time throughout high school, okay? So I'd always eat hot Cheetos every single day. And for a while, it wasn't just a comfort food, it was because I just loved how it tasted, and all along I loved how it tasted. And in pharmacy school, hot Cheetos all the way. I really think it impacted my skin negatively, and my mom would tell me all the time, but I never believed her. But now I believe her, because spicy food, every time I have some hot Cheetos now, it triggers pimples. So in 2024, because I had the wedding coming up, I wanted to just try my best to not have hot Cheetos. And when I tell you guys, I have not had a bag of the original hot Cheetos, not the Cheeto fries, because the Cheeto fries I still have every once in a while, but it probably was only a handful of times last year, probably less than a handful, that I had the original hot Cheeto bag. And it's all because I think when I cut it out and I was so scared of like having acne on my wedding, I stopped craving it. So if there's a food that you maybe really are weak against, maybe just try to cut it out. Try to like have a goal in mind. Like, why do you want to cut this food out? Like, does it make you look uglier? Does it give you pimples? Is it making you gain weight? Does it make you not feel good after eating it? Like, if you're eating a lot of sugary stuff, you might have a sugar crash. Like, have a goal in mind and keep that goal. And really, if you have to cut it cold turkey, cut it cold turkey. and you will see how you will not crave it. Like I never crave the original hot Cheetos anymore. Every once in a while, if I see the Cheeto fries in front of me, I will eat it. It really has changed my life. This is a good one. I don't know if you guys struggle with this, but in 2025, I want us to have set rituals, a set AM and PM routine. Maybe it includes only 3 parts, like skincare, journaling, reading, okay? Right now, I don't have a set ritual. Like sometimes I'll do an extensive skincare routine in the morning if I feel like it. Sometimes I will not, but I want to have that consistency. Maybe it'll only be 2 parts because I don't want to make it too extensive and then I won't end up doing it. But it's so healthy to have a set routine. It will only set your day off for success if you, for example, like do your skincare in the morning and then you journal, and that is just what you do in the morning, and then at night you do your skincare and you read. I really want to get into that because sometimes I get home and I'm so tired, I don't do anything. I mean, that's me majority of the time. I like do whatever. I either hang out with my husband, or I eat and scroll, or I watch a show on Netflix. But I want to be more mindful about how I go to bed, and I want to be a little bit more on a schedule. Like I want to be on a set schedule. I want to be more organized, more intentional. I think that's the word. Just more intentional about how I spend the last hour or half an hour before I go to bed. Just like a little bit more mindful, because right now I kind of just do whatever, okay? Like especially at night, I come home late from work and I'm so tired. I just eat, I scroll, I watch Netflix, and that's okay sometimes, okay? But I want most of the time to have a routine that I enjoy and love, and I want to look forward to it. With that being said, I'm literally almost done with my cinnamon drink. This is so good, you guys, give it a try. All right, so we talked about the goals of 2025, and that is pretty much all I had to share. But right now I just want to reflect a little bit on 2024 and just like catch you guys up a little bit, and just chat, okay? Just chat. This is the less formal part of the video, if you will. Not that the other part was formal, but like I'm gonna be real with you guys. 2024 was really good to me, and I'm so proud of myself and the person I've become and how much I've grown and how much I've put myself out there, because in 2024 is when I started putting myself out there in social media. I never did that before. Like I started my YouTube channel in December of 2024? No, in December of 2023. I started, and I think I posted my first video December 4th of 2023, and it was so scary to make that decision, you guys, but I decided to do it for me, and even though it was scary, it was worth it, and it's been a journey, and I feel so thankful. Like I cannot believe that I have been on YouTube for a year, and I think I have, let's check how many subscribers I have as of this video. I have 2,921 subscribers, so almost 3,000, and I just can't believe that. And like if you guys literally go and see my very first video, I will keep it on there, by the way, for forever. If you like see my first video, my second video, like I put so much effort into these videos. They took me hours to edit, and I'm so proud of like the point I got now, because I feel like I'm more authentic now. I'm more myself, and like every day I'm becoming more and more comfortable with like being myself online, which is a great feeling to have. And just so you guys know, I was planning to start the YouTube channel for months before I actually posted the first video, and I had many practice videos where I filmed, I got ready, I did my makeup, I edited, and I didn't post because they were just for practice. So I really took it seriously, and I just hope that one day it pays off. But right now it's paying off that I'm doing my goal, my passion. So literally this is your sign to whatever you want to do, like literally just do it. We only live once. Anyways, my loves, this really now brings us towards the end of the Girls Chats. What a way to start the year. I make a lot of Girls Chats videos, and the intention is for it to feel like we're besties chatting. We're besties chatting and reflecting, and we're trying to improve ourselves, and maybe you can listen to it as you're doing your chores, or as you're cleaning, or as you're walking. I feel like I always actually listen and re-listen to my own videos, because I always remember like things that I used to do that worked for me, so then I start doing them. Like it's just a positive impact that I have on myself. So I hope that you guys enjoy it too, and get something from it as well. If you want to see my face again, then please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, and make sure to follow me on TikTok. I post a lot on TikTok, and make sure to follow me on my Instagram. I'm trying to be more consistent these days, but for now I will let you, my angels, go. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I will see you guys on Sundays because I do post every single Sundays, and then I do some bonus videos throughout the week depending on the types of videos I'm producing. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.